Uh-oh, I just started and I made a mistake. Welcome everybody. I forgot to update the description of what I'm doing tonight. And I'm also going to go live on Instagram. Oops. Yeah, this is just me catching up on some work that, but I haven't streamed at all this month, and I don't want to go a month without streaming, so this is my little last-ditch effort to try and get, kill two birds with one stone. So, those dang birds, can't kill them enough. So I guess I'm listening to what Epidemic Music has in store for me is video game fights, so that gets me pumped. So I want to welcome everybody. I don't think Facebook is working. I needed to delete and add that again. So anyway, welcome everyone who is not on Facebook. Oh, I think I see some new people. Wow, there's a lot of people in the chat before. Welcome, Plush Blue. Plush Blue, Plush Blue, Plush Blue. I'm going to say your name as many times as possible because I want to see if you note it every time. Plush Blue, Plush Blue, Plush Blue. And Manny's my name. Good to see you. And Noah. Noah is also inking. Yes, we can share the pain together. And Jaws Lover. And and LinkedIn user. And welcome, Mexican Gamer. Good to see you again. And Aesthetic Derelict. That's a cool name. Good. Thanks for the follow, Skunk Dalmatian Do. That sounds like something I'd like to design. I Run Sauce. Hey, welcome. I don't remember you before, so welcome. And Buddy and Lavender. Also, not sure if I've seen you before. If it's your first time, welcome. And an old favorite, Ice Cream Hero. Hi. And Donnie. And Plush Blue, Plush Blue. And it's not too late to stream. It's only the 31st. And Dennis says, inking on paper is more boring, which is most animators in South Korean studios. I liked inking on paper. I like it better than digital because I like everything better on paper. And Ice Cream Hero asks, have I seen the new Batman movie yet? Yeah, I don't really dig live action Batmans. They're never my Batmans. They're everybody else's Batmans, but it's never mine. And Noah says, I hate inking. So we're going to do this. I have a 9-second bit. Oh, and I should probably select what I'm going to be inking with. I'm not going to be inking with blue. Why is nothing working? Am I on the right layer? Okay, we're already going to solve the mystery. Let's solve this mystery together. There we go. I was on the wrong mode. So I have got this on pressure sensitivity, good. Solid stuff. I like to go on a lot of tangents, because everything that I explain has to be put into context. So what this is that I'm working on right now is the new open to my demo reel. I did the pencils, and I got some wonderful feedback from a wonderful animator named Joe, and I just realized I don't know how to say his last name properly. Geit. I'm going to ask him next time I talk to him, because it's embarrassing. He's marvelous. And he says, hey, can I give you a little feedback? I was like, please give me feedback. I have always wanted feedback. He had great things to say, which battled against my my instinct to just poop it out and get it done as quickly as I could, because I don't like having projects hang over my head. But I looked at his notes, was like, dang it, he's right. Now I'm gonna hate myself if I don't do it. So I did what I could as best I could, but it's time to get moving along. And so I don't really have any approach to inking. I hate inking, I shouldn't say hate, but what's the word I should say? I'm reluctant to ink because I scribble so much in my roughs that I feel like the scribbles hide the knowledge that I don't know what the right line is. And then when you go to inking, you gotta pick a line. You gotta pick one line to be the right line. And it never feels like I picked the right line. But then I put everything on once and it goes away so fast or nobody ever cares. And, oh, I should say hi to people on Instagram. Hi everyone on Instagram. Is this interesting to you? You can only see a little bit at a time. And I think I'll be able to tell if anyone has a question. Yeah, I know how to do things. I'll be able to tell. I wish Instagram made like a little ringy-dingy every time something happened on it. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I find Instagram befuddling. All the features seem so hidden to me. Once, I was able to make my own sticker. I was so freaked out that I just deleted it. And then I was like, how did I do that? And I went and researched, and I was never able to do it again. It was like a once in a blue moon kind of thing. I'd like to be able to make my own stickers. It's just very mystifying. Sometimes I feel like these, all of these apps and platforms are so customizable. Sometimes I feel like they're just specifically out to get me. And not in a banning kind of way, but just in a gaslighting, slowly drive me insane sort of way. But I'm not quite as narcissistic to think that they're going to pour a lot of resources into driving one lonely animator insane. But it would be very fiendish if it were true. Yep, and we are listening to video game music tonight. Not specific to any video game, but it could be. But it has been a while, and I'm sorry this isn't a request session, and I'm so sorry that I forgot to change the descriptions, so that had some confusion there. But I've really got to get this done. But I really wanted to just pop up and say hi to everybody and chat a little bit, because you guys are always so nice. And you spark interesting thoughts. Things that I like to mull over. And, somebody has requested to be in my video. I'm not sure I should do that. Should I click that button? Well, Nazgadug. I'm sorry, I should be able to say. Nazda Good Shepherd says howdy. So I should say howdy back. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I even 3 times it. Okay, After all that, I have gotten one ink done. Yeah, I'm seeing so many mistakes. It's so frustrating going through your inks. You see all these mistakes. So it's just a lot of going back and forth and trying to fix things that, yeah, I'm noticing I shouldn't. Hey, thanks for the sub, Jaime Carrillo, or Jamie Carrillo. Carrillo. I'm sure I pronounced one of those words right. Go away. Go away. Stop it. Oh, fine, just be yourself. Oh, I heard a ringy dingy and I didn't look and see. What was it? These are going to be over here. Oh, something happened. Oh, it got more follows. Planet Cathedral. Wow. Planet Hollywood accepts all the religions of the world. That could go places. Okay. Look at this. Who knew I was gonna get a little tweening in here? So that's another thing about inking is that there's some things that you shouldn't tween until you get the inks done, just to save time, because you're just gonna have to redo it anyway. Okay, I should look at the... Oh, wait a second. Judy?
Hi, Joe.
Oh.
Finally made it to a stream. I had a question. Have you seen the Samurai Jack series?
Hi, Beowulf. It's good to see you again. Have I seen the Samurai Jack series? Yes, I have seen the Samurai Jack series. I actually think Samurai Jack was like the best thing that Cartoon Network did in its, I don't know, in its heyday, golden age, whatever you want to call it. But generally, I really, really like Gennady Tartakovsky. I know, there's just something... I mean, I don't love... there's like one thing he did that I didn't love, but I don't know. He's got a pretty good track record in my book. But he's just one of those people that gets what animation is for and gets appeal, and I love how he takes his time. The pacing. Ooh, we got some klezmer going. I do like klezmer. And I even enjoyed the continuation series, except for the ending. I thought the ending of the Samurai Jack, I don't know which, it's not a reboot, it's just the long-awaited final season. I thought it was, the finale was a little bit rushed, but overall I thought it was really, really good. Okay, there we go. Finally, music that is the soundtrack to my brain. let me catch up on some comments. And Noah says, I gave up on my inks, now I'm just doing a really clean sketch. Yeah, tie downs, something you have to do. And Sir Israel Segura says, finally made it to a stream. Well, I finally get to say hello. And hopefully not butcher your name too much. And Dennis says, you didn't do hand-drawn animation at Renegade Animation while working remotely from home. I didn't do hand-drawn. I did a little bit, but not for a show. It was for a test. I don't know. Is that a question? But I do a lot of work for Renegade. They're marvelous, a marvelous studio, and I love them. Okay, I'm not sure if I can take this one. Let's skip whatever this is. Yeah, it looks like I am not at all on Facebook. Darn it! You'd think they would have fixed that bug by now. Or maybe? Maybe? No, definitely not happening on Facebook. Okay, let's see. Too late for Andre Louise. Sorry. This is a little late. Oh my gosh. Milo, why'd you animate that? Didn't sound like you did that like you wanted to. And oh my gosh! Rob! How long have you been in here? How you doing, buddy? I went to college with Rob. That's fantastic. Yes, I'd like to catch up sometime, see how you're doing. And Milo says, I don't eat ink, I just animate what I think. Yeah, I usually don't ink my own personal stuff either, but I wanted this. It's been so long since I've updated my demo reel that I wanted to look pretty. I feel like this should be in the Pee-wee movie. This music. Pee-wee goes to Greece. I never watched that new Pee-wee movie, but I heard it was okay. Music is drowning me out a bit, I hear. I'll turn it down a little bit more. Okay, I gotta get down to the bottom of the messages. I'm so sorry. And oh, Andrea! Or Andrea, I can't remember. You are Andrea, right? It's been so long. We met at a con at CTN ages ago, and she's wonderful. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. How are you? Old friends are popping up. This is so cool. And Matthew says, is this TV Paint? Yes, it is TV Paint. Mexican Gamer says, what do you all listen to when you draw? I listen to sea shanties and Viking music. So, Assassin's Creed soundtrack. Oh, no parking, Barry. Welcome. When'd you come in? You said, speaking of Gennady, does anyone here know that he made a Luke Cage comic at one point? The illustrations are so dynamic. I remember seeing a little bit of that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and Susanna. Hi, Susanna. It's good to see you. Going back to what Beowulf said about Samurai Jack, the video game does have an alternate ending that is happier. Oh my, concern about the ending of Samurai Jack wasn't that it wasn't happy enough, just that it felt rushed and a little unsatisfying, but you know, it is what it is. It's hard to do finales, especially to very epic, long-running shows. And Susanna asked, have I tried Blender's 2D software? What do you think? Now, do you mean the grease pencil feature, or did Blender release a unique 2D package? Because Nate showed me grease pencil, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna play around with that sometime once I get my head screwed on right. But I didn't hear if they released an exclusively 2D program. That would be amazing if they did. Let me know. Oh, let me get back down to the bottom of the messages. Yeah, sorry, it's not a request stream. Are people making requests? And thanks for reiterating my apology, Plush Blue. Plush Blue, Plush Blue. And Skunk Dalmatian Dew says, what's my favorite cartoon? All together, class. And, Tex Avery. No, Animaniacs. But I've been watching a lot of Tex Avery lately, so it's on my brain. And Natosumi says, have I used Adobe Animate, and do you think TV Paint is superior? Oh, I work in Flash. It's Flash. I think calling it Animate so dumb. I've worked in Flash for years. I don't like it. I've never really liked it, but it's good for doing stuff quickly and cheaply. I don't think TV Paint is necessarily superior. I prefer working in it because I like to draw. I don't know of any... I have been schooled on this, saying that there's raster options in Toon Boom, but I've never had luck wielding that with ease. Like I would use the the bitmap brush in Storyboard Pro, and it would make my file sizes rather unwieldy. And I was politely admonished and asked to use the vector brush again. I don't know if it's any better in Toon Boom in Harmony, but I don't really like Harmony, and I'm avoiding like mad having to use it. I used it for 1 or 2 jobs. I really didn't like it, and I'm not keen on jobs that require it. So I just do it the vintage way. Someday I'm gonna break out my Macromedia version of... I don't even know if I have it. Yeah, it wouldn't run anymore. There's no point in having the old versions of Flash. But it's just crazy how Flash was... We got to, I can't remember which version was so stable, but now I can barely work in it. And now Photoshop is like completely bonkers, where I can't print. I can't print from Photoshop anymore. I can't save an animated GIF in Photoshop anymore. And I just did a survey where, like, what features would you like to use? Would you like an online interface for Photoshop? I'm like, make it freaking work! Oh my god, you people! You don't know when to quit. Just make it work and stable. I just want to work. This is my career. Stop messing around with it. Sorry, got a little bit ranty, but it's been very frustrating. I don't like spending time is a very precious commodity for me, and I don't like it when I have to spend part of my work time just scouring the forums to try and solve basic stuff that should work. Is it just me? Am I lucky here? Is anybody else getting this crap from Photoshop? Yeah. Yeah, Ice Cream Hero said Flash should have changed its name to Crash, for sure. Oh, Ronald Mack says, thought I was talking about the wacky world of Tex Avery? Bite your tongue. I thought that was a joke. And Skunk Dalmatian Dude says, do I teach? Did I say that? No, I don't teach. Did I say that I teach? Somebody let me know. Hector Manuel, welcome, hi, good to see you. And Dennis says, should I use Toon Boom Harmony? I should not use Toon Boom Harmony. Susanna says, it is, you do believe it is Grease Pencil. They seem to be improving it all the time. It's pretty great, but I have no comparison to other softwares. Am I happy with TV Paint? I'm pretty happy with TV Paint. But I do want to check out Grease Pencil because it's got some really cool features. And it's flipping free. Am I mistaken about that? It's free. Of course, I do want to support the TV Paint company because they're the only ones who actually want to deliver a pleasant drawing experience for artists. That seems to be very low on the list of priorities for most companies. But TV Paint is like, artist, what do you want? And they listen. They listen. And more people need to give them money. Give TV Paint money. No, they did not pay me to say that. And if they did, I would give it back to them because they need to be given more money. Okay. Oh, ones. Oh, what did I just do? Stop. Alright. Let me check back in at Instagram. Hi. Hi, everyone. Oh, I've got a thing. Oh. Well, hello again, Instagram. If you want a better interactive experience because Instagram doesn't go ringy-dingy, then come on to YouTube or Twitch or DLive. And, oh, thanks, Art Lissa. That's very sweet. And Zachary says, oh, hey, Zach. Hope you're doing all right. Hope you're doing all right. So let me... okay, I'm already behind on comments again. I like drawing, Natasumi says, I like drawing too, but it's so very tedious in Flash. Oh, very, very tedious. And Beowulf says, what do I use now instead of Photoshop? No, I suffer through Photoshop. But, yeah, I can't make animated GIFs the way I used to. I have to come up with workarounds. Blender, Susanna says, I like Blender 2D a lot, but the brush options seem limited. Yeah, what it's meant for is to do like draw overs on for like previs, and it's a really great tool for doing that. But then people are like, wait a minute, we can do way more stuff with this than just drawing notes and draw overs. Oh, ringy dingy. Oh, thank you, Keone7, for the follow. Ah, come on, man. Yeah, I love TV Paint, but why is this reset? Okay, I want it to pivot there. Okay, now I got it. Perspective work this a little bit. This is what the professionals call a cheating, just a tad. if I can get through this part, it's going to make the rest of it a bit of a breeze. Oh, it's already 11. My stars. Already 11. I've got a kitchen to clean. I said, class all together now. That's just an expression. Let's go down here. Oh, thank you, Shining Light. That's so sweet. And Natasumi says, is the Pro upgrade worth it for TV Paint? I'm not sure what features are not in the not Pro version. But I like it. It depends on what you need to do. If you're just tooling around for yourself, it just is based on whatever features you would like. But again, I'm not exactly sure what is and is not in the lower versions of TV Paint. My gosh. Just to confuse the issue more, I did speak to a class recently, St. John's Rivers College. Did I get the name right? And I just, I don't think I did a very good job. I was very nervous, even though I've talked to classes a ton of times, but for some reason, it's hard when you're not getting feedback from people while you talk. And so I just found myself losing my place a lot and making terrible jokes and just like, oh God, what is happening? But I'm thinking about practicing my presentation more. Would that be a live stream you guys would be interested in if I did like a practice class, a practice lecture with you guys, and you could tell me like how it goes, what other topics would be interesting for you? I guess I'm just wondering, can I use you guys as sort of test subjects for my guest lecture? Because I'd like to be good at it. So, what do you say? And what's happening? Something said something. Oh, Ronald Mack, Avery's wife. Oh, for the Wacky World of Tex Avery, Avery's wife was reluctant to sign off on letting them use his name, but a friend of Avery's basically told her just take the money and run, since it's not like she was being given residuals or such. She wasn't getting residuals? Aww. And Ice Cream Hero says, I recommend getting Clip Studio Paint and not Photoshop. You don't have to pay for Clip Studio Paint every month. Yeah, but you can't get Adobe products a la carte, and there's so much other stuff that I use. It's like, it stinks. They kind of have me by the, you know. Yeah. Okay, so we got some people saying, yeah, a practice lecture stream might be good. Okay. Oh. Unofficial animation mentors. That's so sweet. Okay. Alright, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that some night. As a... Yeah. So I have sort of a slide presentation that just doesn't work sometimes. I set it up all up to be so cool with little bits of animation to spice things up, and it never plays right. It's so frustrating. And thanks for following, Andrea. It has been too long. We gotta hang out again. When? Someday. I don't know. Where are you now? I can't even remember. How's your baby? It's been so long. Oh, I'm getting so sad. There's so many people I've just not kept up with that I wish I had. Okay, let me just get through 2 more, then I might have to hang it up. Oh, 2 more, that might be another half hour. I'm making all the assets for my next cartoon in CS Paint. Cool. And are the animations in GIF format for the PowerPoint? Yeah, they're just animated GIFs. And yes! And you live in Montreal now. Cool! Yeah, I really want to catch up. Oh, I just realized I meant to say, I had some friends, I've had quite a few friends have babies recently. I get so excited. They're like, oh, give me your address, I'm gonna send you a thing. I forgot to send a thing, I just realized. Oh no. I need to send the thing. How about let's do this? And Milo's brain hurts. I feel ya. And Jonathan says, would love to get animation done by me. I'm the best! Okay, now I just remembered why I like doing these streams, because everyone's really nice to me. I would like to get my own animation done. Because I really need to update my demo reel. And I never do things simply. I should, but I don't. And Lou asks, what graphic tablet am I using? A Cintiq 22 HD. It's actually a new one. I'm really pleased with it. And I didn't even opt for the fancy stand or anything. It's very comfortable to work with. My previous one, I had to have, I kept my nursing pillow, it's still right there, and to prop up my shoulder. Shoulder? Elbow. I think I need to get some sleep. But this one, no, it's quite comfortable just as it is. And I like the texture of the glass. I used to get felt tip nubs, and I was worried because they're getting so hard to get. But this new glass is a lot more velvety, so it's got a much more pleasant drawing sensation. It's still, you know, not paper, but it'll never be paper. Oh, look at me messing up this ink. Well, it's on 1, so I don't care. Right? Right. I'm not gonna fuss. I'm not gonna go back and fix with this over and over and waste a lot of time. No, I am going to get in, get out, move on. Right? Right. Because that's what I'm all about. I'm totally gonna fix with this. This music is making me mad. I don't know why. Oh, thank God. Music. Okay. And Ice Cream Hero says, "Have I seen the Cuphead show? It's really good." I haven't. I haven't had Netflix for a while, but we're gonna get like we're gonna get it like next month. What's my opinion of anything in season 2 of Animaniacs? So that assumes that I watched it. So. And Natasumi says, "My elbow is destroyed. I'm so sorry. Gotta take care of the things that take the pain." And Jonathan says, "Let me know if you're available to do commission work." I've never been like officially open for commission work, but someday. It's just I have too much of my own stuff that I want to get to, and I just never have enough time for that. Let's clean this up a bit. Oh, gotta fix this too. Look into this shoulder situation in just a little bit. Oh, it's such a pity, isn't it, though? I'm only productive when I'm quiet, but then I feel like the stream is not very interesting. So, I just made some executive decisions with this shoulder here. So I just want to make sure that this still tweens properly. Yeah, so this is sort of a, not technically a smear frame, I guess. It's more of a, I like to do multiples, and like when the action has to be smooth, smears are great. But this is sort of like a rough ragdoll shaken kind of thing. So I've got some stretchiness in the head. I guess it's a combination. I don't know if it'll work. We'll see. We'll see. It's an experiment. Oh, did I just burp? Didn't even realize. Excuse me. Alright, that's kind of weird, so I'm gonna revise this so that the mouth does not intersect with all these other body parts. That'll be a lot less weird. Yes, I should check. You should check the chat. I'm gonna chickadee check the chat. Just 1 second. Sort of felt like I knew what I was doing for a moment. Gotta stop that. Save. Save often. Save very often. Oh, Mouse Approved says I love your videos. I don't know if I've met you before. Thank you, Mouse Approved. And Lou the Mirror says, sorry to ask so much. Don't worry about that. More. Tell me, ask me more. How do I approach cartoon proportions and make it look pleasing? I have studied the fundamentals, but the toon style seems so easy but hard to make look good looking. Well, this is the question of appeal. This is, oh, hey, why is that printing? Stop that. Well, appeal, one of the fundamental principles of animation, I want to do a whole video about appeal. It is elusive, and so much of it is intuitive. But basically, I think it comes with like pleasing and interesting shapes, distinct and interesting shapes. A little bit of asymmetry, just to throw that in, and attitude. Like you've got to find a design that makes it easy for an attitude to show through. I don't know. There's a lot that goes into it. I think that's why I'm so drawn to Chuck Jones, because I think the way he or his team drew the characters were very appealing. And in more modern masters like Dan Haskett, like if you want to learn about appealing cartoon characters. Just look at any Dan Haskett drawing. He draws the most appealing, adorable, just so much personality. You look at any of those characters, they have so much personality, just busting up the scenes, and movement. There's just always movement and attitude. I can't really pin it down, because then you also see an appealing character in the stick figures of Don Hertzfeldt. So it's I don't want to say it's a subjective thing, because I think there's really something at work, but I can't quite put my finger on it. But I guarantee, just look at pour over drawings that speak to you, that are just very appealing. Try copying what they do. That's a great way to learn, is just copying the masters and figuring out the visual language that has already been figured out. And don't claim the styles as your own. Don't claim the drawings as your own if it's like a one-to-one copy. That's not what I'm suggesting. I just mean as exercises, trying to draw, trying to copy drawings that you find very appealing yourself. And generally, cartoon proportions. There's lots of ways to think about what cartoon proportions are. You can have more like humanistic proportions of Disney lead characters, or you can have like cartoonier proportions where they're like 3 heads tall. And sort of the cartoonier they are, the more fun you can have, more expressive, the more the broader the action can be. That's the right word. Not fun. Broad. Hey, I'm a fun broad. There we go. Alright, this is going to be fixed. I think people should call women broads again. I always liked that term. She's just a broad. And tomatoes. She's a real swell tomato. Pardon me? You heard me. She's a frail, a broad, a tomato. I know, they're just so bizarre, I can't help but find it charming. Also, I think people should start talking with those accents again. Yeah, forget about it. What's the matter with you? I'm not sure if anyone actually ever had those accents. They might have been invented just for cartoons. Which is another reason to adopt them. I think we're going to have a little problem here because I have forgotten about her feet. Oh, I think this music is influencing me. I think that's what's happening. Okay. Let me scooch up a little bit. Oh, man. wondering, what did I miss? Gotcha animation. I have no idea what that is. Should I know what that is? Now, the only thing more exciting than watching me draw silently is watching me read silently. So, I'm just gonna scroll back down. The cup is huge. It is huge. That's why she's having trouble picking it up. The transatlantic accent is great. That should come back. I absolutely think so, John. Absolutely. Rarely I do. So I actually have started calling my girls darling. Like, thank you, darling. And it's so cute to hear the little voices. As you know, anything you say to a child, they say it back to you eventually. And I hear my littlest playing with her toys, and she's having little stuffed animals talk to each other. It's like, oh, that's okay, darling. And it makes me really happy. Oh, mercy me. I need to be wrapping up. But I can't stop in the middle of the drawing, darling. I must go on. Even though I've got ever so much to fix. Also, dear heart. Oh, my dear heart. I used to have such poetry in language. Oh, all right. I think maybe I'm gonna fix these feet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fix these feet, and that's gonna be the last thing that I does. That I's doing. That I'm's having. No, it's funny. I don't need to drink. I just need to stay up and draw. Same thing. Whack, 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 whack. Complete brush. And perhaps, if I can't offer any requests, I'll just have a gimmick, like, I'll just do a voice for the entire stream. That won't be annoying at all, will it, darling? Absolutely not. Stamp. Let's see, I'm just gonna, while I'm thinking about what I'm doing, well, that would help if I turned that on. There we go, I found the right numbers. Hey, what you doing there? Just be yourself, Pen. You don't gotta be nothing else. Okay, let's see. And Art Doctor said, would be awesome if I had a big red cup hat on my live streams. Hey, you know, it's on my list of things to do. And Saint Visudo said, today my sister brought home a piece of uncooked dough from Subway. That reminds me, I want to learn how to bake bread. Oh, thank you, Miss Kirby. Oh, I thought I was going blurry-eyed there. Okay. So it looks like the chat is humming along, which is very nice. Oh, real music then. Last one. I think this one will do the trick. And then I'll actually do a bit of playback for you so you guys see what it is I've been struggling with this whole time. Oh, I'm amazingly nowhere close to finishing this. Incroyable! Save. Okay. I think the feet worked out okay. Okay, you guys want to see what you've been waiting for? Okay, so let me turn off the pencils so it's not too distracting. I'll see this from the beginning. Are you ready? Okay, that's what I've done so far. And to be clear, I haven't done all that in this stream. I've been working on this for a long time, haphazardly in between other things. But here's with the pencils on so you can see the rest of that action at least. Yeah. Why am I doing this? Who knows? Here. I'll just let it play while I look at the last of the yeah, Dan Haskett. Yeah, Dan Haskett is all over animation right now. I'm glad he's getting some recognition because he's I really like him. When I found his drawings when the internet was just a baby, I just found his model sheets and I was like, who is this guy? These drawings are amazing, and I've always aspired to he's a hero. He is definitely a hero of mine, and I'm glad he's touching so many projects right now. So I did the rough, and now I'm inking. Yes. Have I seen blood? I haven't seen anything. I'm so sorry. But anyway, I've got to hang it up for the night. And everybody on Instagram, thanks for joining. I hope I didn't miss any comments or question. What's the story with the cup? Somebody asked about the cup. Well, there is not a long and interesting story behind that. It's just a pun. My first thing on the internet was Cup of Joe, and then I was trying to create an avatar character, and was like, oh, I'll just put a cup on her head. She's a, Cup of Joe. And I called her Cuphead Joe for a while, and then Cuphead came out, and I was like, well, I'm not doing that anymore, so she's just Cup of Joe. Anyway, thanks for joining me this evening, everybody. You're all magnificent. I enjoyed the company. And hopefully it will not be another month before I stream again. And I hope that I'll get back to doing requests. But I've got to finish this. So I might do a couple more obnoxious non-request streams before that merry day arrives. But, again, what's the next holiday coming up? I don't know. Happy spring equinox? Has that already happened? Happy equinox? We already had St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. Happy whatever. Have a good weekend. Have it spring break, national holiday. Yes, global holiday. Maybe. Who knows? Okay. I'm just jib-jabbering. It's time for me to figure out how to end these things and say good night. I have to click stop before the next song starts. Dang it.